Hi friend, I hope you're well. I'm here with our relaxation part of our self-care challenge. I thought I'd come along. I've got no makeup on my face, maybe a little bit of mascara left over from the day. My hair is just out there. But hopefully your eyes will be closed during most of this video, so you won't be looking at my hair. I was trying out some new hair products, so yeah. So I'm going to try and not be too hyper on this video as we're talking about relaxation. Relaxation is so important. We tend to lead such a stressful life, whether you work or you don't work, whether you're a parent or not a parent, whether you're at work or college or uni, if you work from home. We tend to have so much stress, like things happen, life issues. Stress is said to be a major problem, and not only stress but how we react to stress, how our bodies react to stress. So it's really important to just relax, to take time out of your day. It's a really good idea to get into the habit of doing relaxation techniques or exercises daily, but definitely if you feel yourself really stressful, or if you feel like things are too hectic, and then when you add anxiety or depression or other types of emotional or mental conditions, or you might just not be feeling great at all, you might even have a physical illness, relaxation definitely is so helpful. So sometimes we go through life and it's just so hectic. You've got meetings, back-to-back meetings, or you've got appointments back-to-back, or you're trying to help someone out, or you're busy with voluntary stuff or church life, whatever the case may be. And by the time the end of the night comes, you can't switch off. You find it really difficult to switch off. You can use relaxation techniques then when you're trying to switch off. Like for me, there's times when I'll move back a bit. There's times when I'm anxious and I really try to do relaxation. I don't do it as much as I should, and I'm gonna really try. And the good thing about this self-care challenge is that it's really kind of highlighting the areas that I need to work on, and it's highlighting the things that I may have started to do and they've just kind of dropped off, or things that I actually need to start to do, which is really good. And I've realized I really need to take the time out to relax. I need to just let my mind be, just let my body have some kind of relaxation, because not to get too sciencey or whatever, but your brain releases certain stress chemicals or hormones, as it were, and anxiety or being able to have an element of fear or an element of danger is natural, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing because it puts us in a place in order to cope with dangers or threats. But the issue can be that we may have a perceived threat, or we may have a perceived danger, which isn't healthy for our body, because when the real danger or a real threat happens, after it happens, your body starts to release a different type of hormone or chemical, as it were, to bring you down, like your body back into its normal state. But if you suffer from anxiety, or if you're very stressed, you have a very stressful life, you have a very fast-paced life, hectic life, your body is always going on that. It's just on that high level, and the hormones are always there, always pushing, always pumping through. And yeah, they call it fight or flight, or some people call it fight, flight, or freeze, where you either fight, you either run away, or you might just become so shocked or scared or what have you that you just freeze and stay. But yeah, so after all of that, let's get on to the relaxation. These are some things that I was taught in therapy, that I've researched and that I've looked into that I'm just sharing with you. Feel free to use whatever techniques that you've been given, or do some research or a search. You can even look for relaxation videos on YouTube or wherever. Maybe some books from the library or the internet, etc. But first of all, try and get into a place that's quiet or that you won't be disturbed. I know if you've got children, it's very difficult. At the moment, my kids are making noise around the house. They're doing whatever they're doing. And day to day, it's quite difficult to get a place that's quiet, or if you're a carer or whatever, it can be really difficult. But try to get yourself in a place, even if it's like for 15 minutes, if you can say to the kids, like if they're old enough, just say to them, look, I'm really want to do something, or mummy's just going to do a relaxation, or daddy maybe, you know, I really need to do something really important. Or you could even try and bring them into it. Say to them, look, we're going to have relaxation time, and bring them into it. Give them relaxation exercises or techniques that they can do. But anyway, get yourself in a quiet place, in a place where you won't be interrupted. Try and put on something comfortable, put on, you know, clothing that's not too tight, something that's just, you know, comfortable. If you've got hair in your face, try and move it out your face. Really want to just cut down every distraction, or as much distractions as you can. Some of the tips that I found was to set the temperature to be nice and, you know, not too hot, not too cold. Something that I find can be helpful, you might want to put on some candles, you might want to put some essential oils. Maybe you've got a dehumidifier, I can never remember the word of it, dehumidifiers or diffuser or whatever it is. You might want to put some essential oils in there, or like a what do you call it, like I don't know what you call it, but anyway, like you know, like the candles that you have the wax that melt the, it's still a candle, I guess. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, so you can lie down if you want to lie down, you can sit down, but if you are sitting down, try and let your feet be touching the ground. And yeah, so we're gonna do a breathing exercise, and if you have any medical conditions, maybe breathing conditions or anything else, it's important that you seek medical advice before you do anything anyway. So yeah, I'm not a medical practitioner, I'm not a doctor or anything like that. I find that when I practice good breathing, it helps my asthma a bit. It can help my chest feel clearer. But yeah, like I said, consult your doctor. So we're gonna breathe in and out, and what you can do is you can put your hand on your stomach, and as you breathe in, your stomach should expand and you should see your hands. A good thing to do is put your hands like this, and then you should see gap come in. Something to really think about is your chest and your shoulders shouldn't be going up, like when you're breathing out. Did look a bit funny, but you shouldn't be having that. You shouldn't be having the tension on your neck or your throat or your chest. You should be breathing from your stomach, from your diaphragm, etc, etc. You should be breathing from there. If you watch a baby, when they breathe, their stomach goes in and out. That's the correct way to breathe. And you're going to breathe in through your nose, and you're going to breathe out through your mouth, like with your lips kind of pursed or slightly pouted. And you're just gonna breathe like in for 5 and breathe out for 5, like. And you can close your eyes if you feel more comfortable, or you can focus onto a spot in front of you or in a distance, as it were, and you just breathe in. And you're just it really seemed funny, but you're just gonna keep doing that, in and out, in through your nose and out through your mouth. And as you're breathing in and out, you just feel your body just relaxing. One of the tips that I have heard along the way is that if you picture your breath coming in and out, that helps. Or you can also picture or imagine that as you breathe out, all the negativity, all the stress, all the things, all the anxiety, all the negative feelings and emotions are coming out of your body while you're breathing out. So you just breathe in, and then when you breathe in, try and breathe as much breath as you can, but being comfortable. Try and get as much air as you can into your stomach, but be comfortable. Every time you're doing it, be comfortable. If you find that you're forcing, or you feel like something doesn't feel comfortable, doesn't feel nice, don't carry on. So you're just going to breathe in and out, in and out. And you can do that for a few minutes. You can do it for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Yep, so just do that. So you can pause the video and do your breathing and then come back. Okay, so hopefully you've breathed and you've done your breathing and you feel quite nice and your body's starting to feel relaxed. Hi, I'm back. Oh my goodness. All my memory went, so we're in a different room. Had to settle the boys down, do all my nighttime stuff. So we're back and I really can do very nice relaxation. Okay, so you just want to clench your muscles, not too hard, not causing any pain or making it uncomfortable. So clench your toes and unclench them, and as you clench them, feel the difference between the two. So clenching your toes and then loosen them, and then going up to your legs, up to your thighs, clenching and unclenching, up to your shoulders, clenching and unclenching, and then down to your hands, clench them and unclench them. And then you're going to do that again, and then as you're doing it, nice and slowly, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth, really, really gently, really gently, really concentrating on the muscles, feeling the tenseness, and then feeling it when you let go. Feel the difference and enjoy it being untense. And just a note about this exercise as well is if you've got any area that you're tense in, you can, be careful of that. But it's just about really feeling the difference, feeling when there's no tension. So you're just going to do that again. So you're going to go from your toes to your legs, to your thighs, to your shoulders, and then to your hands. You can do that for about 5 minutes and really relaxing. So you can pause again and then come back. Okay, for the last exercise, we're going to visualize ourselves being somewhere that is really calm, really serene. It can be a beach, it can be on top of a mountain, it could be in the middle of a park, in the middle of a forest, it could be where a waterfall is, wherever it is that you feel, you're just thinking of that place. And you're going to close your eyes and you're just going to imagine being there. And as you imagine being there, you're going to think about, what does it look like? What are the sights? You're going to be using all your senses. You're going to be thinking, what does this place look like? Are there any shapes? Are there any colours? Then you're going to think about, what does it smell like? Like if it's a beach, can you smell the ocean? Can you smell the sea? If it's in a park or a forest, can you smell the cleanness? And then now we're going to think about the sounds. What can you hear? And then you're just going to let your mind just be still, be quiet. Just thinking about the place. Really focus on the place. Really focus on how it makes you feel so relaxed that you can just switch off, that you can just decompress, that you can just declutter your mind of all the negativity, all the things that are running through your mind, all the problems you might have, all the circumstances that you want to change. Just let it be free, let it be out of your mind, let your mind be nice and still. And then while you're visualizing and imagining this place, keep imagining all the things that I've just said, the sounds, the sights, the smells, and just relax. And you can do this for 2 to 5 minutes and just relax. Okay, So they're the relaxing exercises. The last little thing I want to say is try and get into the habit of relaxing. Try and get in the habit of just decompressing and just clearing your mind. Also, it might help if you use these kind of tools when you're faced with a situation. For instance, you know when they always say if something happens or you're faced with a situation, count to 10, and you could just breathe, because I find sometimes when something happens I'm like and I'm holding my breath and I can feel my chest start to feel funny. I can feel all my upper body really tense, and you know, like, and then the panicking starts and everything else. But I do find that if I try and breathe, it really helps. So try and use these techniques. And also another thing that helps with relaxation is if you have a quote in your head or you have a scripture in your head that you just go over just to relax. Like you might say, it's okay. You know, you don't have to say it out loud. You might say it in your head, you know, it's okay. I'm okay. And it can just really help you to just relax. So yeah, I really hope that helped. I'm going to be doing these exercises, and this is one of the things that I was saying before, that yes, it's for our self-care challenge, but hopefully it's something that we can take away and use it going forward. You know, having the tools to help us be in a better place, being in a healthier mind space. So I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining in with the self-care challenge. So we've got Friday, Saturday, Sunday that we can do our relaxation, and that'll be our week 1 finished. I'll be back on Monday for our week 2 run through. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already so you can catch the videos as they come. Like this video if you liked it, and also if it helped you. I actually feel myself really relaxing. Actually, it's really funny, but I do feel myself really starting to relax. Some of these will be nice to do at bedtime if I'm finding it hard to fall asleep. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.